Hey, how's it going, you guys? We're going to be playing A Taste of the Past today. This is a game about food and about relationships, as the main character has recently lost their mother. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it here. I really like this title screen, though, before we start. I really want to say how cute this is. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough will last around 30 minutes. Okay, that sounds fair to me. I'm used to playing games that take like 4 hours. Let's see, ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, some... Can't really read what kind of mushroom that is. I think that's scallions, carrots, noodles, sugar, oyster sauce. Then we got some other ingredients over here. Even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class, hot pot for special occasions. Dang, that sounds so good. I love scallion pancakes. Long noodles for my birthday. My first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips in the water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza hit the hot oil. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who have never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for you. Yotia? Hope I'm pronouncing that right, probably not. How we'd meticulously dip the dough into congee. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course, you're not there when I need you the most. Oh, she's falling asleep. I can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? Oh, we can walk around. Cool. I really like this game for its hand-drawn art. Like, I knew that going into it, and like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love it. Can I go this way? Nope, it doesn't appear so. Hello? Is anyone here? Guessing we have to go this way. There's an arrow. Gosh, this reminds me of a game I recently played that has, like, people on a train that are dead. Grandma. Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple of feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of those memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Should we ask about the train or ask about our mom? I think we ask about our mom, honestly. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. Why does any of that matter? She's gone and I'm talking to my dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there. But she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mabu tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then and she's not here now. She has been there all of your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for, moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know when she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom I'd give this to you. Okay. Must be our grandpa then. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. Sounds like her. So you live here, and grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is a part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio or when you set the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to remake her food, but the online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon, you'll learn to carry her with you properly, but for now I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Okay, do I want to talk about our dad or talk about art class? I think she wants to know about us, or excuse me, he wants to know about us, so I think we talk about our art class. Mr. Leo, you remember him? Oh yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she misses when she could see your painting. How was school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks in eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday when I get married, when people ask what my parents do. Thanksgiving is coming up. And I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even though Mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not be necessarily right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Well, that's sweet. Hopefully we got that recipe. Okay, so let's see. We got recipe, noodles, mushrooms, scallions, and sesame oil. Do I need to grab those things? Okay, so these are the scallions. We need those. We need sesame oil. I'm hoping this is the sesame oil. Noodles, that's probably these. And then we need mushrooms. Alright, perfect. My wife is Asian. She's actually Filipino, so I do know a little bit about Asian cooking, okay? Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. Nay, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird, like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me? Looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. You want to hear what she said? Yeah, I think we need to hear it. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about how your robotics club made it to the finals. How boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. Good taste. She remembers all these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt it that way. You'd think that if everyone goes through loss, we'd learn a better way to cope. We have these stages of grief to guide us. but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. Hi, you must be my great-grandpa. You must be May. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother. Let's get your mind off of it, okay? We could talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? What is it like being dead? How'd you meet my great-grandma? We were in the same high school and we passed notes to each other. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually I came back from serving and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with my mom. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house. It was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? I need to click and hold to wash my hands. Probably need the soap, don't I? I mean, do I have to press the soap? No? Okay. I mean, do I have to hold it all the way? Or just, I thought I had to hold it past that line. Let's hold it all the way and see what happens. Am I doing it wrong? Do I need to stop on that line? Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, you have to stop and hold it on that line. Okay, good to know. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you, just something us great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give to you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. Also because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long, though. I didn't feel like I was her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should ask about boys in school, whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls and skipping class at your age. I think great-grandma can hear you. Just kidding. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who you want to be. Our world is much more interesting if we can learn through yours. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase. Find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you will do all those things, and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll boil these noodles real quick. Select the right temperature, 80 degrees. Okay, select the right temperature, 110. Select 100. Interesting, so you have to, like, change it through the process. Alright. Guess we'll just move on. Hello there. Hi, May. It's an honor to meet you. I can't read that, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately, I have to be, like, right on top of her, so I can't really see her. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd love to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use work. Still can't read that. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Do I write a poem about painting or about moving on? I think I'm gonna write one about painting because she seems to like painting, so. There was once a girl whose mother gave her a paintbrush. She saw all that could be on the blank canvas. The sweet whistle of the winds. Ooh, I get to choose. Sitting on the roof to late night vulnerability, a pink sunrise for falling in love to. I'm gonna go with the second one, I think. A mother and daughter growing old together. She saw what could no longer be. A mother who left too early and left too little behind. So all the beautiful colors. Till the stars lost their light or until there was no warmth left. I'm gonna go with the first one. She saw everything she once was. Everything she has lost. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? I suppose. Looks like I can't talk to her again. Oh, I need this knife for something. Pick up the knife, chop the veggies, and put the knife back where you found it. This is gonna be good. Alright, we got our veggies ready. I like how we're learning about all these different people from her past, right? Like all of her ancestors. And at the same time, we're like also preparing a meal that I'm sure we're gonna like either eat with our mom or like eat with everybody else. It's nice. Doggy! Oh, you are adorable. I love you so much. You are the cutest. Hello, who are you? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's gonna be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom, too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. But your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's had dinner and finished her homework. Do you understand? Yeah, I guess. I guess I do. You're lucky that you have food on the table. Back in my day, we could only eat meals like yours for New Year's. Just because you've gone through that doesn't mean I can't suffer too. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes, and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? Okay, looks like I need to put this together. Oh, it's the sun and the moon. Supposed to be a representation of us and our mother. Oh, dang. I like this, like... I'm assuming this is a painting right here in the background, because this part over here is moving, and this part's not. Beautiful, though. Should I wake him? I don't know. Okay, good. I don't want to wake him. I feel like that would be rude. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else would know a thing about making noodles. You don't know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Wood ear mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you, a reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like how she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons. Navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. Not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mom as she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? You know, I think it would be nice to learn more about the family stories while we're here, you know? Like, this is a pretty once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I want to learn more about paintings and hear grandmas share stories about Mom. I wish I could give you more time, but you need to get home soon. After you mix the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of this train. I will say one thing I also like about the main character is she looks like she's like from a 90s anime. A really unique art style, I love it. Like all the paintings here in the background are lovely. Remember carefully, okay? Wait, what am I supposed to... Hold up, what am I supposed to be doing here? Uh-oh. Where am I supposed to drag this to? Oh, okay. Am I supposed to... There's supposed to be an order to it? Oh, okay, okay. Obviously, I didn't get that. Well, I still made it anyways. Oh, interesting. We're going to the left now. Hello there. Are you my mom?
Mom? Is that you?
Oh, there's
Happy
voice
birthday,
acting.
May.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition. Our cultural heritage is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
Dang. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? Ooh, I think we're gonna make the bao buns. It's also a very similar process if you want to make lumpia. Wow, look at that. Now I'm doing it without even instructions. I'll say, don't we have to like coat these I don't know, I'm trying to remember what you would call this actual like bread part. I think you have to coat that in like sesame oil or something first. At least that's how you do it with like lumpia. That's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma, she can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes, Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Where did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her. One day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. Ah, don't remind me. Middle school is going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. You said you were lucky to have me as a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I have to get I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better, and if our kids will be good people or smart. And choose the second one. Am I a good person? Yes, except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you, is all. Dang, I hope my daughter ends up loving me that much. Okay, so let's see. We need the noodles. Alright, so we got noodles. Now we need to put some soy sauce in there. Use the sauces to your liking. I mean, I do like soy sauce. I don't like it too salty tasting, though. I will say that. Alright, let's top it with some veggies. Carrots in there. Oh, I can kind of make it however I want. Interesting. Put a lot of carrots. Okay, well, maybe not that many carrots, but I like that. I can decorate it however I like. And we'll put some mushrooms. Put some scallions in there. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, you could put a lot of scallions. Okay, they limit those. Lots of sesame seeds, definitely. All right, that looks good. I like it. Oh, looks like we fell asleep again.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid, the grandmas gossiping at the produce section. All those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart.
Hello, Panda.
I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I had to take a second there. I was getting a little like teary-eyed because it made me think of. Sorry. I don't usually cry when I'm making videos. This is new. But I mean, I haven't lost like a parent or anything, but I lost a grandma. And like as soon as she said like, "Oh, that's how I knew she was watching over me," I was like, "Oh." Definitely had moments where I felt like that for sure. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe my face. But that was a really beautiful game. Like not just because of the ending there that like made me tear up, but like just the whole thing. I like having that great of appreciation for like people that came before you, because I definitely don't have that as much as I would like. I really don't. I feel like I just don't really care too much about some of my ancestors, I guess. Like I love my grandma on my mom's side, but on my dad's side I never really got to know her, so I just don't really care as much, you know? So that just kind of shows that maybe I should have like a greater appreciation for some of them. Really sweet game though. I like the progression. I like the little bit of mini games in there as we're like cooking the food. It felt like I was a part of the experience, which is nice. And it was nice to hear about all the sacrifices, you know, your parents make for you. I mean, my mom's definitely done the same. Definitely worked harder than she needed to make sure I had nice things. You know, I was never rich. I wouldn't say I was super poor either, but you know, I had what I needed. So that's what matters. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. I think that was really sweet. I love the art. The music's great. It's very simple, but that's okay. And like all the good food. Like it's making me hungry just watching this. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will leave a link to the game. It's on Steam. It's for free. If you want to support them or write a review or something, like feel free to go ahead and do that, because this is an awesome game for literally costing nothing. I mean, it's such a sweet experience, and I really appreciate it. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.